Today I want to share a topic is the wearable computing. So you might notice I use the Mega Man as the main character in my ideas. So this is not an accident. So Mega Man is perfectly combines the armor weapon with the human body. So he is the best pop culture example of the merging device with the human body. So when we talk about the new technology, many people think the machines are getting smarter. But today, just like a Mega Man, we need to focus on the human again. So let's look at the history of the wearable computing first. Please look at the left side of the picture. In the past, we used the heavy desktop computers. So the Mega Man in the picture is tied to the chair. So this means the humans are restricted by the machine. And we had to follow the machine's plans to try to use it. Now we are the transition period, and we have the smartphones. So the Mega Man in the middle is looking down. This is mean our focus is being taken. So phones are easy to be carried, but they still interpret our real life. So what about the future? Please look at the right side. Steve Mann gave us the core idea is the human-device symbiosis. This is the Mega Man's final and the perfect form. One of the biggest highlights of the article is breaking the AI myth. So the author says the wearable should not just be the outside tools. They should extend our senses and the brains naturally. So they must be the ultimate fit with our body. So please look at the infinity loop on the right. When we put the human brain into the computer loop, human and the machine work closely together. So let's create a new kind of the intelligence. So we don't call it the artificial intelligence, we call it the humanistic intelligence. So in this perfect loop, the human and the machine are divided from each other. So wearable plays three the key roles. First, it's our second brain and the sixth sense. Second, it is the always on the deep integrated. Third, it is the running in the background and the seamlessly processing information. So it does not take away our focus from the real world. This is the big change from the AI to the HI. So let's go to the part 2. Now we know the HI course philosophy. So let's see the wearable actually change the way we interact with the world. There are two very important ideas here is the immediately reality and the surveillance. So the first main point in the immediate reality or MR, look at the picture on the left. In front of glasses, there are a lot of noise, bright sun, and bad ads. But through the glasses, the view is clean and clean. So let's show the wearable are more than the augmented reality. So AI just aiding the information. But to fully understand this, we need to know what DR is. DR stands for the diminished reality. If AI is about the aiding thing to the real world, the DR is about subtracting things. So it can actively remove, hide, and block an object you don't want to see. For example, it can virtually erase the noise advertisement or the garbage can from the street, but by combining the aiding of the AR and the subtracting of the DR, we get the MR. So which is the powerful smart filter. So MR is not like it's like a strong smart filter. It can actively block the bright light or the annoying ads in the real world. So it gives us the power to edit reality and improve our views. So the second main point is about the society surveillance. Look at this on unequal scale. In the past, we live in the surveillance society. By a big CCTV camera watch us from the top, and this is the top-down watching. So, but the power is not equal. But the wearables change the rules. The word source valence comes from the French source means under. So the regular people at the bottom of the scale wear the cameras, and the device of the normal people record their surrounding from the bottom up. So this is not just a self-protection, it is the improvement brought by the technology. It let the regular people record the truth, and it helps to balance the scale to the power again. So let's go to part 3. Finally, let's summarize the use and the end goals of the wearable computing. Please look at this human potential and the empowerment map. We can see the wearable are becoming a backup of our body function. So by version and the memory, the device becomes our mental core. So it is like a video tab or the memory card on our eyes. For Alzheimer patients, it can be virtual memory helper to auto-remember things. But let's bring the deep question. If memory is just the digital data, is the remembering just the recording? So for the body function, the device does invisible biometric monitoring. It quick protect our energy and health data. So the final goal is like the unlock icon at the top. All technology upgrades are mean of the unlocking human potential. So however, when we reach the final goals, the implantable era, tech is no longer to an accessory, it becomes a part of your body. So computer and the camera are fully implanted inside. So users don't need to wearable anything on the outside. So let's bring the huge opportunity, but also have a very big risk. The risk is the loss of the body controls. So please look at the scary warning window at the bottom right. Your pacemaker fireware license is about to expire. Please insert your credit card to continue living. When the device becomes the necessary of the survival, if we lose control of them, we become the part of a machine. So this is why the core of this article is so important. The sense of the wearable computing is not about the wearing a computer. It's about how we involve with the computer. When we move toward a future full of the brain-computer interface and implants, the philosophy of the humanistic intelligence keeps human at the center of the computing loop. So this is the only answer so stop us from becoming just part of a machine. So technology must be used by the humans and controlled by the humans. So that concludes my presentation. Thank you all. Thank you.